Hey there everyone, welcome to Trizity Traveling. I'm your host John, and today's trip report takes us from Dallas-Fort Worth to Tampa, Florida. We continue to fly with American Airlines, and this is a upgraded, I think American Airlines would consider this 737-800 to have an upgraded interior. Their version of an upgrade is the removal of the seatback screen. So this particular 737 doesn't have seatback screen, so it's a bring your own device aircraft. If you've watched and subscribed to my channel, you know that I'm not a fan of that I really prefer the seatback screen. I enjoy that much more than bring your own device. It's really the difference of this big of a screen or this big of a screen. Before we get to the trip report, please take a second to click the subscribe button and hit that reminder bell to be notified of future content. If you liked today's video, please go ahead and hit the like button as well. I really appreciate that. And now, without further chit-chat, let's get to the trip report. I've just arrived in Dallas, and it's time to play my new favorite game, How Many People Will Be in the Airport? The tension and excitement are building. Will it be a full house or barely anyone? I jest. There's actually quite a group of people here at the gate, but pretty much after the gate, it emptied out pretty rapidly. Most of the shops were closed. Surprisingly, the club, a non-affiliated airline club, is open, along with several other places advertised on the board here. Our departure gate was near the Crystal Mountain in the D concourse. With everything closed, there really wasn't much to do before boarding. A pre-boarding announcement from the gate. The engine starts. That's what that sound is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like that. 777.
GE90s are starting just outside. As we boarded, we were handed a snack bag. If you watched the previous trip report, the snack bag has a small bottle of water, some crackers, and some sort of sanitizer. This Boeing 737 had new seats. These new seats lacked the seatback screen, of course. American is doing away with those. All seats include a personal light as well as personal air vent. Storage between the seats includes a universal power outlet and USB. American Airlines Boeing 737s still include a hard bulkhead, and I would generally only recline if I was sitting immediately in front of the hard bulkhead. Do you recline?
And ladies and gentlemen, your safety and well-being are always our top priorities here at American Airlines. To adhere to Centers for Disease Control recommendations, we now require all customers to wear face coverings for the duration of the flight. Wearing a face covering helps protect you and those around you and demonstrates consideration to others traveling. While it is acceptable to remove face coverings when eating or drinking, you must wear your face covering at all other times during the flight. If you are unwilling to follow this requirement, you may not be allowed to fly with us in the future. In the event oxygen masks drop from an overhead compartment, remove any face covering prior to placing the mask over your nose and mouth. For your safety, we've made some temporary changes to our onboard service. On this flight, we will not be providing a food and beverage service. However, if you do need something, please let us know. Please refrain from placing used cleaning wipes, tissues, or other disposable items in the seat back pocket or toilets. We do thank you for your cooperation and understanding. Now more than ever, we appreciate you choosing American. We do thank you for your attention and hope you enjoy your flight.
After the extensive departure announcement from the flight attendant. Expectations were low for service on the flight. My Avgeek watching this depart. If you'd like to see this full unaltered departure, you can go to my other YouTube channel, search for Trizity Loves Airplanes, and it will be there. Very nice departure past downtown Dallas, right there. As I mentioned, mini pretzels, small water, and hand sanitizer in the snack bag. I, of course, cannot have the mini pretzels because they are just gluten bomb. I was only expecting service to consist of the water. And without a seatback screen, connecting to the in-flight Wi-Fi. The flight attendant surprised everybody in first class with a beverage service, of all things. And he also showed me the secret table. I love seats with little secret areas like that. So the Coke became a highlight of this flight for me. In this current era of flying with COVID, expectations are very low, and to get anything that's beyond a small bottle of water is a win. Thanks, American, for some service. Saving grace of bring your own device entertainment is they generally have a large selection for you. Your entertainment could be a movie or television series. American also has an agreement with Apple, so you can stream Apple Music while you're on a flight. I was finishing up the movie 1917 and enjoying the rest of my Coke. Big thunderstorms, would not like to be flying through that. All quiet on the aircraft. I love the fake wall between economy and the domestic first class section. I think that's pretty funny. Time to hand out our thumbs ups today as we approach Tampa International Airport. Thumbs up goes for a beverage service. That's a pretty low bar these days if that's a highlight of the flight. Normally this flight would include a meal service. The fact that I'm giving a Coke a thumbs up is a sign of the times, I think. Thumbs down today? I don't actually have any thumbs down today. Everything was pretty much as expected. This was my second American flight, so yeah, nothing to really complain about other than having to wear a mask, which is the way of the world right now. Wear your mask, be safe. It just gets hot and stuffy, that's all. As we approach Tampa, next video up will probably be the Tampa Aquarium or Zoo Tampa. I haven't decided which quite yet. Both of them are pretty amazing, and if you're gonna go to Tampa, I highly recommend a visit to both of those if you're into animals and aquariums, sea life. Thanks for watching today. If you have any questions about flying with American Airlines or flying during the COVID era, please post them below. I'd be happy to respond to those. If you get a chance to hit the thumbs up button, if you like today's flight, please go ahead and do that as well. It really helps my channel.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to be the first to welcome you to Tampa. The local time here is 3:48. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisle clear of all carry-on items. Captain will turn off the fasten seatbelt sign when it is safe to stand. Please use caution when you open the overhead compartment since articles may have moved during flight. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items such as tablets and cell phones. And the use of cell phones is now permitted. American Airlines, our One World partners, and especially this flight crew, would like to thank you for flying with us today. It's been our pleasure having you on board. We do look forward to serving you again real soon on a future flight. We wish you a safe and pleasant stay here in the Tampa area or wherever your final destination may be. Once again, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
No mention of social distancing as we approach the gate, like the flight from Boise to Dallas, which I found interesting. Not all flight attendants are approaching each flight the same way. Thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it. And as we wrap up today's flight, I want to wish all of you safety and happy travels.